Is the day. I'm so excited. So we are starting the Sacred Mother series. And this is something that I've been working on for a while now, and I am so excited to share it with you. Whenever we think about Mother's Day, there's a lot of emotions that come up around Mother's Day, and sometimes they get swept under the rug because we think, oh, it's just Happy Mother's Day and all this really beautiful, amazing emotions, which is a part of it, and it's not all of it. I grew up in a flower shop, right? And Mother's Day was a very big holiday, as you can imagine. And we got to see the complexities of what it is for mother and what it means to acknowledge, recognize these different mother figures that have been in our lives. So this Mother Archetype series, the Sacred Series of Mother, is going to explore over 4 days 4 main archetypes of Mother. So today we're going to be talking about the nurturing Mother. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the protector. And then the day after that on Saturday, we're going to be talking about the devouring Mother, where we move into sort of more of the shadow side of what it is to Mother. And then we are going to talk about the transformational Mother and what these different kind of aspects bring to the world and bring to our lives and what they mean to us. So we're not just celebrating these tender, nurturing parts, right? But we're also celebrating this fierce protectors, these shadowy weavers of our personal growth, right? And these midwives of really deep transformation. And this series was really born from my own experience of motherhood, mothering my children, and of healing, and from the many women that I have witnessed stepping into this very multi-layered experience of being mother, right? So I'm very excited to share this with you today. And one other thing that I wanted to say before we dive into the nurturing mother is that you might be watching this thinking, well, I'm not a mother, so it's not for me. This is for anybody who is a mother and who has been mothered, or mothers within their community, mothers in a different way. I had a friend say to me one time, we are all mothers to somebody. And because we are all walking each other home, right? And so when you're thinking about these aspects of mother, you can also think about how these qualities might show up in your life, right? So the nurturing mother. Let's get into it, right? We're going to start with her. The little affirmation here for the nurturing mother is, I hold you with love, but I honor my own flame first. And why is this so important? This is important because this nurturing mother archetype embodies unconditional love, tenderness, the gift of presence. But the only way that she is able to do that is because she fills her own cup first. She tends to her own flame and makes sure that just as much love as she is pouring out to other people, she is pouring into herself. Because it's just like the analogy of an airplane, right? If you need the oxygen mask, put yours on first, because you won't be able to help anybody if you pass out, right? And so this nurturing mother really nurtures herself, right? So this is a woman, a mother who really cradles life and ideas and dreams, children, and fragile beginnings. She really cradles them in her arms and tends to these things with patience and grace. This is that unconditional love, the unwavering love, the kind of love that holds you and helps you to feel safe and seen and heard, and holds space for you to expand in your own right. When we're talking about each of these archetypes, we're also going to talk a little bit about what are some of the lessons that these archetypes need to remember and to carry, right? And for the nurturing mother, her sacred lesson is going to be remembering love that flows outward must also flow inward. Because what happens is when she goes into more of that shadow aspect of herself, this is where things like martyrdom can come in, and resentment, things like that. So even as much as this nurturing mother archetype is giving, she is also remembering to receive so that she doesn't get burnt out. So balance is always going to be part of this, right? So this sacred mother reminds us that love flows outward and must flow inward. And she teaches us that true nurturing begins within by honoring her own well-being as fiercely as she cares for others. So this also looks like setting beautiful boundaries for yourself, setting beautiful boundaries for those that are in your life, right? Remembering that boundaries actually set us free. Okay. So when I was thinking about this nurturing mother and this beautiful holding kind of energy, I was thinking about what kind of stones and crystals would be really representative of this nurturing mother. And I kept thinking about the heart chakra. So the stones and crystals for this one, I'm wearing one right now. So this is the Nurturer Mala. This one is available online already. This is a one-of-a-kind piece. That's the other thing about this series, is that these are going to be one-of-a-kind pieces. So this one has green garnet as the main, right? And the green garnet is such a beautiful reminder for us of strengthening the heart and soul. So keeping us available, right? And keeping us strong. And then the other stones that I put in here, I didn't use rose quartz in this one because I have some other pieces with rose quartz. But this one has prehnite, which is a beautiful stone of unconditional love, divine message, divine love. It has picture jasper. Picture jasper is a really like beautiful Mother Earth Gaia kind of energy that really holds you and nurtures you and says, hey honey, it's gonna be okay. And then sunstone is joyful and playful and happiness. And then we have the bloodstone in there, which is really about emotional balance and then encourages us to increase our levels of courage, right? Just like a nurturing mother would. So she won't coddle you, she will love you, she will nurture you, and she will hold space for you to learn your lessons, right? She allows you to grow, she allows you to find your courage and find your voice in a beautiful, supportive way. And so this one also, let's see, we also have African turquoise, so inner truth and purpose and dharma, right? So this piece is all about that. Some of the same stones that I use. So now we've got some other, I have a couple sets here. So here we've got, this one is the Nurturer necklace, and this one is going to be a little bit of a smaller necklace here, so 16-inch, gonna come and sit right up along the neckline, right? And this is available online too. We only have one of these because I only have enough beads to make those, because I have some special beads that I got for these. And this one has really beautiful picture jasper right in the front there. This one also has a stone called Monaco agate. I have not used Monaco agate before, but it's really about improving our emotional endurance. And so that's going to be these stones right in here. And the Monaco agate is a really beautiful, soft peach kind of color. This also has the picture jasper and prehnite in here, same as the mala. And then this one, I also liked to include some of that dragon blood jade. So that one, it has us come into the heart a little bit more, and it's a very deliberate kind of energy. But it's very strong and gentle at the same time, very intentional kind of energy. So then with this necklace, we also have the bracelet that matches. So if you are embodying this nurturing mother, this is a beautiful bracelet. We only have 3 of these. And this one, you know, when I say if you're embodying that nurturing mother, it can be embodying that nurturing energy. Also, this can be a great gift if you have a nurturing mother in your life that you would love to appreciate in that way. And then it comes with a special meaning and intention card with it that tells you all about that nurturing mother. Show you some more. I found a really cute thing. I found these really cute lockets. So this one is our playful, nurturing kind of love. So you can see it's got the little locket on here. Hold it up here too. So this locket actually is functional and opens. I'll show you. I just opened it there. And it's teeny tiny little locket, but it's so cute. We do have enough to make 10 of these bracelets. So this one has rose quartz, which is that unconditional love. It's got strawberry quartz, so it has some of that confidence aspect with it. I also put moonstone in here, and moonstone is a stone of divine feminine energy and that divine love. I can't quite see if there's any comments. There we go. And then clear quartz for clarity. And then a lot of that sunstone for that joy and playfulness and happiness. And then I also put rhodochrosite and rhodonite in this one. So rhodonite is all about forgiveness and self-love and receiving. And rhodochrosite is very much about receiving that love and self-love and confidence as well. And rhodochrosite is one of my favorite. I wear that one a lot. And then We have a necklace to match that one. I'm so excited. So here's the necklace, and it's got the cute little locket on there. So the locket has a little like sparkly looking kind of facet to the front of it. And then we can put this on. I'll show you the length of it. So it's a cute little kind of choker necklace here. I love it. I'm so excited. And then here's this, and it's got the little kind of locket kind of sound. And so then we also have the nurturing unconditional love amplifier. So this is the 4mm bead. This is going to be the 6mm bead, so you can see how it's a little bit bigger, the locket one is. And then this one has that sunstone, rose quartz, rhodochrosite, rhodonite, and is all about that unconditional love. It also has strawberry quartz in there, which is really beautiful. Now the last necklace that we have for this little nurturing mother collection is going to be a triple double terminated rose quartz. So this is here. I'll show you. And this necklace is solid rose quartz. So solid unconditional love, so that when we're speaking, it is with love. And this one is a 16-inch, so it's a little bit shorter. Brings it right up to the neckline there, sitting right on the collarbone. So these, I'm so excited. I will have a email coming to you with links to all of these. We have very limited, so this is a one-of-a-kind necklace. This necklace with the locket, I can make 3 of these. And then we can do 10 of these. And we can do 10 of these. So I'm very excited. And then also the nurture, the very earthy ones, we have 3 of these and 1 of these. And then, of course, the beautiful one-of-a-kind mala. Oh, I love these green garnets. I'm just obsessed. So let's just recap. The nurturing mother, who is she? She is loving. She is supportive. She is tender. She gives you the gift of her presence. And she tends with patience and grace, right? And she remembers and teaches us that our own cup needs to be filled up and that we tend to our own flame first. So this mother says, I hold you with love, but I honor my own flame first. So for today, I have a journal prompt for you, and this will be in a post too, so you can see it again. Where am I in my life, and am I being called to nourish myself as deeply as I nourish others? How can we embody this nurturing mother archetype by caring for ourselves? So thank you so much for being here. And tomorrow we are going to be talking about the protective mother archetype. And I hope to see you there. All right. Thanks for coming.